Sometimes you've got to be bold enough and brave enough to come out of your comfort zone and face your fears so that you can walk in your destiny. At the age of 11 or 12, I was walking down the school halls, passing to a class, and I began to say, "Beauty's only skin day." I did not see him coming, but the new assistant principal snatched me out of line. Now, the assistant principal didn't know that I was an all-A student. I was the poster child for good citizenship and obedience. So why was I singing, "Beauty is only skin deep"? Well, about a week before, I was walking down the street, and I don't know where or why I was going, but I will never forget this. There were a group of boys, and I noticed they were laughing, and they were pointing at me. And one began to say, "Scarface, Scarface, Linda's got a Scarface." And I froze. They're talking about me. And from that day, those words were etched in my heart and in my mind. You see, I have a birthmark, and it's not the little cute one that everybody said, "Oh, that's cute," little dot that maybe you say, "Mommy must have had grapes." My birthmark is thick, and it's with texture. It's like it's slapped on the left side of my mouth. It's etched all here on the side of my face. It looks like someone carved the United States on my neck and back. And I had to live with it. And then it's compounded by the fact that like little raisins grew up in my skin. Neurofibromatosis. Neurofibromatosis. What's that? It's a genetic disorder where groups of tumors grow in place in your body, but they grew in my face. Now, the looks, and sometimes the adults were worse than the children, or questions like this: "Were you in an automobile accident?" Or, "How did you get burned?" And then one time when I thought I was all over it, I was trying a case, a jury trial in a murder case. And during the recess, one of the witnesses came by and he said, "Damn, baby, what happened to your face?" But I had to make a decision. See, courage sometimes is a day-by-day process until you overcome it. And I had to make a decision that I would not let those block my future. Now, you may not have a blemish or mark on your face, but what is that mark on your mind and your heart that keeps you thinking small, keeps you shrinking back, keeps you from living your best life? Fear can paralyze you. It will keep you blocked, keep you from reaching out to do the things that in your heart that God has ordained and that you desire to do. Why haven't you written a book? Why haven't you left that toxic relationship? Why haven't you started the dance studio? Is it because you feel unworthy? Fear of failure? Fear of the unknown? You see, courage is not the absence of fear. It is going on in spite of. Put it on your big girl pants and say, "I can do this." Yes, you can. Because you don't want to be left in the box with all your dreams not fulfilled. So, 3 things you need to do. First of all, you have to confront your fears. Number 2, you've got to speak up courageously. And number 3, you got to take action. Confronting your fears means you got to write it down and say, "Why am I afraid of this?" Because you want to take the power back. If you don't, it would always be like the big boogeyman, bigger than you. So I challenge you today, think about that fear that you have of something you really want to do and write down what would happen if you did it. Number 2, you gotta speak up courageously. Sometimes we don't want to rock the boat, but you're afraid that your words are not good enough. You know that they're on the wrong course, but you stay silent. But sometimes you gotta rock the boat, and your voice matters. Bernadette Stevens had this to say, Stannis had this to say. She said, "Never allow fear to take away your destiny." And then next and last, you got to take action. Do it afraid. Do it scared. But take that foot. It was just one step. You know, Dale Carnegie says, do the thing that you fear the most and do it again and again. Courage is a muscle and you got to exercise it and persist with it and to do it, to conquer it. So take action. If you want to learn more about how to live your life courageously and lessen fear's power over you, I invite you to go to my website, lindafegins.com. lindafegins.com. And there you will see a workbook that you can download. You can also schedule a session with me. I want you to live your best life, and so does God, and so do you. Now I want you to remember this. Beauty is only skin deep, but courage is from the heart.